Today is Wednesday, January 9th, 2008. Wow.
Whoa.
This is episode 74 of NooBTooB, a weekly independent podcast where we are still recovering from the holiday madness.
Man, it's been crazy. But, since we've been away for 3 whole weeks, you think there'd be a hell of a lot of games that came out, right?
Yeah, you'd think so. Fucking wrong! I think the game developers just, blew their load in November, and now they're just, sitting back, smoking a cigarette, telling us to wipe our faces off.
That's a disgusting analogy, man.
I know.
Absolutely. But, hey, it's a good way to start the year. I'm Yuzo Watanabe, and this week we'll cover Crysis, Kingdom Under Fire, Circle of Doom, Knights, Journey into Dream. That's another colon. And Boob Raider Anniversary. Tomb Raider.
Yes, of course. New releases include Harvey Birdman on the Wii and a whole bunch of other crap that we'll make fun of later and never play. DDR Disney.
Do you think Hannah Montana will be in it?
Probably.
She probably. And Sweet Life with Zach and Cody?
And Britney Spears' pregnant younger sister.
Yes. What's her face?
Who cares?
Yes. Yeah. All right. As always, we'll finish up with our site news, community news, and culture sections. But let's get started with our featured game, Crysis. Oh, yes.
I'm going to change to drunk suit.
Oh, no. I got to up my more jokes power.
More jokes.
All right. It got to be more funny.
Turn over into dick mode.
That's right.
Fuck you.
They use a radial menu for all that stuff. It's actually pretty nice. You see the dick, and it's got a little icon of a penis.
Change the dick strength.
Yeah. Flaccid.
Flaccid to raging cock.
That actually would be very useful.
I'd play it.
It could be, especially since you're in the jungles.
Yes.
Who knows what you might run into.
Speaking of me playing it,
I
can't play it.
Why not?
Because I told you it's like I can only play it 800 by 600, and even still, it's kind of like.
But what do you have on your machine? I mean, you have an okay machine,
7600.
Right? 7600 with like a K. What is it? AMD something. 38?
Dual core.
Yeah. Okay.
Intel.
Okay, so I mean it's a pretty decent machine, right? But
you got Monster-a-thon.
So get this fucking crap, right? I told you I got my Blackbird.
Yeah.
We had it in a box. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even tell you the story. Did I tell you the story?
No.
I don't think I told them the story.
But
I got the Blackbird, and I'm like, okay, fuck, man. I got 4 cores of 2.8 gigahertz or something like that.
Yeah.
And I ordered a video card.
You did tell me the story. Yeah, it's awesome.
I ordered the 7800 GTS.
Yeah.
Which is like a $300 card,
it's
more
a good
or less,
card.
something like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking around, checking all the panels. I'm like, there's 2 cards.
How did that happen? What?
I saw 2, but so I'm like, nah, it's probably just like a dummy card or something like that. And then I load it up and I say, this is 2 cards.
Fuck.
And I'm like, fuck, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I looked at my system properties.
Yeah.
And they're GTXs.
Oh, so they were trying to pull a fast one on you.
No.
Oh, is that the better one?
That's the $500.
Oh!
So I don't know if somebody at HP likes, I don't know what the hell happened.
Do you really want to be saying this on the air? Because they'll be like, is that where that missing card was?
Now, here's the thing, though. So the moment I got back, they announced a special holiday edition of the Blackbird with the 7800 GT, which is the budget, which is the cheaper version of the. It's basically GTS, GTX, and GT is about in the middle.
Okay, gotcha.
But you get 2 of those, almost for $1,000, like $700 less than what I paid.
That's interesting.
So you think about it, right? It's just like if I actually got what I ordered and then I saw that thing,
but they still gave you like $800 worth of free hardware. It's fucking awesome.
But I would have. Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to look at a gift horse in the mouth. Yeah. But I'm just saying that's why I'm feeling okay kind of saying
you could eBay one of them and just
for like $500.
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, dude, it draws so much power.
So what you got for 3D Mark?
I haven't tried it yet, but I should.
What?
I did.
Would that be the first thing you do? You're like, holy shit, it's like a fucking mountain. It's
the first thing I did was I got Crysis and I installed it.
Okay.
But get this right. So you have a 7600, you couldn't run it worth shit, right?
Not at all.
I'm thinking this machine that I have, it should be able to run
smoke it.
Everything.
Yeah.
It should smoke it. Just be like, whatever. It shouldn't even be able to do anything. So I set it up to 1900 by 1200.
Right.
I put all the settings to high. And I even clicked the button that said, find out what my optimal settings were. And it reassured me. It's like, no, it's all cool, dude.
Yeah, you got the
max settings.
You've got a fucking enormous fucking...
My cock is huge.
Oh, your dick is... It was just like, it just like pulled up like a little Asian girl, and she's like...
with like
big.
max optimal settings like written on her.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what it was. And I'm like, cool. And then I start playing, and it's fucking dog shit. And you know where it's a dog shit? It's dog shit on the cutscenes.
What?
Yeah, so I'm watching the intro. They're like all the guys in the suits. Yeah. And they're moving like this. And the sound is all
so it's just a poorly made game. I mean, like straight up, like you have. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for that.
No computer on the planet can run that game at the top setting. Maybe if you have quad core SLI.
Do you think maybe
SLI?
it was ATI optimized or something?
No, fuck that. I mean, like these GTXs are even faster than the ATI. So even if it was somewhat optimized, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So here's a couple of caveats.
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, I'm running in Vista.
Yeah.
And apparently the newest beta NVIDIA drivers fix a couple. Whatever, right? I don't care. Like
fucking Vista.
I'm gonna try it out again, but like I put it down to 1200.
Yeah.
1280, basically.
That's so sad when you've got like $1,000 of the graphics cards and you're just like, let me crank it down.
And I put it to medium settings, which is like kind of like the missing tooth woman that appears on there. And like,
that's depressing. Well, so okay.
It looked great. It looked fine.
Did you play the game?
Well, I had to put it down at 1200, and I played the game, and I'm like, it looks good.
Okay.
At 1200.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, holy shit. Like, I'm seeing leaves going all the place. The water was amazing.
Shooting the trees and they're falling in half.
I sat down. I watched a crab scuttle for about 30 seconds. I'm like, wow, that looks really good.
That's cool.
It went into the water, and I like saw it underwater. It's like, wow, that looks good.
Cool. Yeah.
But it wasn't at 1920.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should have been. So it looked amazing. It was.
But how about like the gameplay? Is it fun?
It wasn't there.
Nothing. Just
it didn't suck, but it wasn't there. You know what I mean? It's like I felt like I was playing like a better version of Time Shift. You know what I mean? It felt kind of generic. It felt and like I had all this stuff on my arm.
As opposed to like a competitor to Half-Life 2, like
Half-Life 2 is more fun. Call of Duty is more fun.
Right.
BioShock, like all these first-person shooters have taken the gameplay and just brought it to the next level. And these guys are stuck in gameplay of 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean they were trying to switch it up, right? Like they've got the shield mode and the speed mode and they're trying to let you.
But it's just like, okay, I do that. I see a guy there. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to put it in fast mode. I put it in fast mode, I run to him, and then put it in strength mode and do that. It's just like, it's just too much work.
That's exactly how I felt. Like when I played it at 800 by 600, I was playing through and I was like, all right, well, it doesn't look that good. Let me try and get the gameplay elements.
Yeah.
And I was just like, switch,
do this.
And I was like, I'd rather have him just be really powerful.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't. Like, I want a suit that's strong and fast and whatever. It's like, I don't want to be fucking switching.
I want it to be like an RPG where it's just like, okay, my speed level goes up and it stays up.
Exactly. Crackdown. It's like, I've earned better strength. I've earned better speed. Yeah.
And this whole choice, all it does is just add this extra layer of maintenance on top of me having fun. And I'm like, oh, come on. Like, let me do all this cool stuff.
You're micromanaging in a game while you're, like, you don't want to micromanage an FPS.
Exactly. And I didn't want to do any of that stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to stick it on speed mode. Yeah. And I did. And
just left it.
He left it at that. And it's just like it just wasn't that much fun. The AI was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Considering how they were saying, oh, this was supposed to be the most amazing AI ever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So what this game is an amazing fucking engine, the best engine I've ever seen before its time, maybe even a year before its time.
Wow.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
So if you want a demo and show off to your friends.
But it looks gorgeous, but it's not well enough written to take advantage of your video card.
Well, but even at 1200, it looked really good.
Okay.
Like, it looked better than anything I've ever seen on a PC. So, I mean, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And the physics are great. All this stuff is great, but it's not a fun game.
So they basically need to license it to a company that's more skilled than them at game making.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that they actually...
They need their portal. Basically, they need like someone just like, oh, well, I can take this and I can make the fucking best game you've ever played.
They need their splash damage. Like, how id... They farmed out these games to Raven, all this other stuff. That's what they need. But Crytek is not Epic. They can't make a good engine and a good game at the same time. Because
all their energy was in one thing or the other. I mean, they probably got a bunch of really. I actually thought that was okay.
I thought it was okay, but was it like, oh my god, I remember that game being the best game ever? It's just
I beat it and I don't remember the ending. Yeah. Which is sad.
It's not memorable. So I like Far Cry better. Like, don't get me wrong, Far Cry was a better game because it was fun. There was like traps and all this cool stuff. But this one just doesn't do anything for me. So I have to give it a thumbs down. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because everybody said it was going to be the best game ever, but
it hasn't been getting those reviews either. I mean, people haven't been coming out saying.
Well, I think a lot of people haven't had the machine.
Played it.
They were like, I tried to run it and ran like shit.
You think it's more common to have a PC that can run Crysis or a PS3?
Ooh, I think PS3s at this point.
Yeah, probably.
At this point, I think you have 1 million. Was it like 3 million PS3s at this point?
Is it really? Is it that high?
I think they sold like 1 million over Christmas.
Cool.
So.
I hope you all have Uncharted.
You better have Uncharted.
Fucking, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So here's the thing: even if you have an amazing PC, play Orange Box, play Call of Duty 4, play BioShock, play any other game. Crysis is just not ready.
Yeah.
But play the next Crytek engine game.
Whoever licenses it, we'll review that when it comes out. Maybe by then I'll have a machine that can actually fucking handle the Crytek engine.
Let's hope so. After tax return.
Yeah, that's right. Tax return.
So that is Crysis.
Next up is Knight's Journey into Dreams.
So, did you play the original Knights?
I did not.
So tell me, I didn't either. What is this game about?
So
is it a platformer?
It's by Team Sonic.
Oh God! Oh,
yeah. Well, it's funny.
I had a bad taste in my mouth right now. It wasn't from the one.
I didn't know that. Right, so it's just like I went and rented the game and I put it in. It's like Team Sonic. I'm like, fuck you,
oh, man!
God damn it! I didn't realize this yet.
That name has been drawn through the mud. Yeah. Constantly. So was it emblematic of the Team Sonic name? Did it deserve the name?
No. Yes.
Okay.
In that it fucking licked donkey balls.
Okay.
But so it's like a very slow Sonic in the sky.
Okay, slow and Sonic just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I mean, it's just like bing, 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 bing. You're picking up. So there's like a couple game gimmicks. There's one that if you fly in a circle, like you leave Stardust behind you. So if you fly in a circle, anything inside the circle gets attacked. Like sucks in.
So you're like drawing like quicks or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
So you can either control it with the Wiimote or with the nunchuck, and you're basically just flying through a linear track in a circle trying to catch people.
Is it fully 3D or are you always going straight like
you're
Space
always
Harrier?
going straight. Well, okay, it's 3D in that there's a 3D world, but you can do right or left. So
it's up and down, right?
And up and down. So it's decided that there's a track through the 3D world.
Is it like on rails like Space Harrier was? Like or Afterburner or any
kind of like that.
Yeah, okay. So
like it's just not very fun. Like they tried to do some cleverness with the Wiimote where they're like, wherever you steer it goes, and you can pull the trigger and it gives a little speed boost. Didn't work at all.
So like ass. Like
it looks terrible.
I saw the screenshots, dude. They were.
It's just they tried to go for cartoony, which the Wii can do, but it just looks blocky. It just looks like a PS1 game where it's just kind of like
maybe they were making it for the PS2 and then decided,
I don't really care what they were making it for because they fucked it all up.
That's
it was
too
just
bad.
not. It was not fun.
Well, one of the things is like Knights, the original Knights, was it on the Dreamcast, I think, or Saturn or something? It was on one of the older systems, and everybody loved it.
I know.
It was like one of those like Echo the Dolphin.
That's why they remade it. It's like people were just like, oh, it's great.
But I heard the original guy had nothing to do with this new game. I don't know if that had any effect. I mean, so I want to know from like a Knights fan.
I think it probably did have some effect, yes.
In a bad way. That's too bad. I mean, is there anything like redeeming at it at all? I mean, is the music good? Or?
I don't remember the music.
Was it pretty kiddie though? I mean,
it just... I really, it was just a poorly made game. I mean, I could see what they were trying to do.
It's Team Sonic, but yeah.
Maybe if it had been faster, it would have appealed to Sonic fans. Maybe, I mean, there's not that much to it. It was just, like, I guess if you're really high, you could just sit back and just kind of draw circles in the sky and whatever. But
you can do that, like, in your bed, too, with a little laser pointer.
It sucked.
That's too bad. So Knight's Journey into Dreams, I didn't play it, but it didn't look that great.
Hey, speaking of awesome games.
Oh, yeah!
What'd you think about Kingdom Under Fire?
Kingdom of Fire Circle of Doom.
Yeah.
So this is, like, the third game in the series.
Like Temple of Doom?
It's something. There was no hearts being taken out except for mine, and like my pure gaming heart was taken out.
Kaliman!
Just like
Kaliman!
This game. So these guys, this is some. It's Blue Side or Blue something or other.
Yeah.
And they are this Korean developer who's been making all these like RTS games.
Okay.
On the Xbox. So there's Kingdom Under Fire, Blankety Blank, Kingdom Under Fire, fucking.
Oh, so the other Kingdom Under Fire games were RTSs?
Yeah. So this is like the first one that's supposed to be action RPG something. But it kind of reminds me a lot of the old do you ever play the old the Lord of the Rings games where it's a brawler?
Yeah.
Like the Two Towers?
Yeah.
Like, those were good.
Yeah.
Like I liked them. Like but this is a bad version of them.
Really bad.
Like there's so much bad about it. I mean, this is the demo that we played.
All I'm going to say 99 Nights. That's all it felt like to me.
It's a little different, though, because you have groups of enemy come. You're on a track.
Yeah. So it's like battlefield. Okay, so it's 99 Nights in a track as opposed to like it's like worse 99 Nights version of 99 Nights, and it's like they didn't even have a color palette for their enemies. You notice that?
No, they didn't.
It's just like everything's all color. And it's like the enemies fucking gray.
Well, they were like gray and greenish gray, and
they were out of Gears of War. They were Gears of War enemies.
Well, I actually played to the second level. Like, I don't know if you did. Did you get to the place where you can sleep?
No!
Oh, okay, so I played this a little more than you did. Well, you go to a place where you can sleep, and that's how you get these special powers.
Okay.
And you go talk to basically the Emperor from Star Wars, and he's like, but you call him Your Highness, so he's some king, but he looks just like the Emperor. He's got a cloak or something like that, and you say, teach me something, and it's just like, oh, okay, I'll teach you heal.
Okay.
To learn, and then all of a sudden, like, to learn heal, you have to kill 20 of these green things, 10 of these things, and I'm like, am I playing WoW? A really shitty version of WoW?
Yeah.
But then I went to the next level, and then I'm fighting skeletons, which look just like the other things you fight.
Yeah. So the gameplay, for those of you who haven't played the demo, I mean, for the gameplay, it comes down to hitting the 2 attack buttons.
Yeah.
And then waiting for the other 2 attack buttons to charge up, and then you hit them too. So you're just like, hit, attack, attack.
You can set them to be different weapons. Like, one could be ranged.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And you can go into aimed mode where you have the circle and you shoot a shuriken.
Which would be cool if the enemies had any strategy whatsoever other than mob you. Like, when would you get to use a ranged weapon? Because if you find enemies, they're like, run! There's just like
in half a second that you have.
They're like, boom. You know, it's just fucking stupid.
And the thing is, like, it seems like it's marketed towards, like, kind of the people that really like those Korean MMOs, those grind fests.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about. You kill these things, you pick up gold constantly, and you're like, oh, I got this new weapon that has ATK 12, 13, 14. Yeah. It's just like, oh, it's just shit.
But the gameplay, the skill in the gameplay literally involves...
Yeah, button mash.
That's it.
Okay, so that's your 99 nights.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's just like there's you can switch out weapons and then just continue to button mash. It's like, what the fuck? There's no skill.
People love that. People love Samurai Warriors. People
Not
like
me.
Dynasty Warriors.
Not us.
People like... Was that Gundam one? Remember that Gundam one?
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. The Gundam 99 Nights. So, sorry, just to jump off this subject for a second. You know how I said that there was Gears of War enemies? Mm-hmm. Did you hear about the little dig in Uncharted?
No. What?
Apparently there's an unlockable in Uncharted that it says next-gen filter. You can unlock the next-gen filter, and if you do it, it makes the whole thing gray and green.
And just like put a little static and stuff like that.
It's fucking... Oh, God, it's so... Like, as if Uncharted wasn't already awesome, they're just like, hey, Gears of War, fuck you.
Gears of Wars look good, but that's just a great point.
It's a great criticism where it's just like... It's kind of like Yahtzee says, where he's like, oh, brown castle, bigger brown castle.
Gray castle, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's cool.
I think what it is like when you get to the level of having all these polys and all this stuff, it's just like you have to reduce the number of colors.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Gears of War did to look so cool. Mm-hmm. But you're not going to be able to do... I mean, like... Because what is it? With Uncharted, it looks fucking good, but it's colorful.
Yes.
It's bright.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
Lush. Yeah.
So I'm hoping more games will do that. Like Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
It's coming out soon.
That'd be cool.
Have you seen the videos for that?
I haven't. Is it good? Looks good.
It looks amazing. And when I played it, it's fun. It's like a little bit under God of War.
Okay.
A little bit under.
Okay.
But it's solid. So I think look forward to that.
Sweet.
But not this game, which comes out next week.
Yeah. Yeah. And then last one up, I played Tomb Raider Anniversary. So I finally found out the story on this.
360?
So like I think you and I said several wrong things before. I think
we always say wrong things. I mean, come on.
It's Laura Croft as a German in World War II.
Yeah.
So all it was is they took the new Tomb Raider Legend engine, and they remade the first Tomb Raider game from 11 years ago. You knew that?
Yeah, I knew that.
I thought that
I think you said something wrong.
Okay, I didn't know, and then I didn't listen to you apparently,
which isn't that's not new.
So I it's been so long since I played Tomb Raider.
Do you remember the first one?
No,
because I remember shooting tigers.
Yep. Yeah. There's
I remember
fucking dinosaurs too.
Yeah, dinosaurs. You're right. And I remember a big ball at some point coming after you.
I didn't get to that far yet.
Okay.
Are you sure you're not thinking Indiana Jones?
Throw me the idol.
Yes.
All right. How is it?
It's pretty good. It doesn't look as good as Tomb Raider Legend, which I find confusing.
That is weird. Because it's been at least another year?
Yeah.
Probably.
So
Tomb Raider Legend came out
they didn't put much polish. Maybe like Tomb Raider Legend was better at doing urban environments. Actually, it wasn't all urban though. Well, I don't know. It doesn't look as good as Tomb Raider Legend did. You
know what I bet they did?
What's that?
I bet the Crystal Dynamics are actually in Palo Alto. It's really close. But I bet you they probably said, okay, hey, Team B, you guys go. Here's what Tomb Raider 1 looked like.
Yeah.
You go just build all the levels, take the engine as is, and make the game.
Instead of fine-tuning.
Team A is going to go make Tomb Raider Legend 2 or something like that. Right?
Yeah.
That's my guess.
So it's pretty fun. It's
well, Tomb Raider Legend was great.
Yeah. So what they did was they took the old game, they added a couple elements. So they added God of War style
just like the Legend,
dinosaurs running at you and you hit the
X. Yeah,
they hit the thing. And it's all the standard, puzzly figuring out things. Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. I would say that I'm probably 5 hours into it.
Wow.
And so far it's a little too easy. It's kind of linear.
So,
I remember,
but the original game was pretty linear too, right? Because like Tomb Raider Legend, you had like a base. You can go back and right. So
there's not in this one, but I mean, I definitely did feel like even though there was puzzles I was solving, I was walking down a track, and it's like I know at the end of that track there's going to be the clue that I need to go back and solve the other thing. So it wasn't.
Was there a lot of backtracking in the game? I don't remember.
A little bit so far, but not too much. I mean, like
but
you'd be like
5 hours. You got to be like almost done pretty soon.
Probably.
I
it can't be that long. Yeah.
I remember finishing the game in a few days on the PC when Laura's boobs were like this. Yeah. Do you remember? A little Madonna-esque.
I did notice that they spent a little bit of time on the boob physics, where it's just like I'd have her jump and it's like, ba-ding, like
It's not quite like Dead or Alive, like
no.
Woo!
Where it's like one GPU on each tit. We got that FPS on boobs. Yeah.
Not quite there.
Not quite there.
Well, no, I heard that with Legend, they toned it down a bit.
Oh, did they?
That's what I heard.
They put her in a sports bra?
A little bit, yeah. Like smushed them up a bit.
Got her a reduction?
It got a little bit. She's had back problems, man, because, when you're hanging there.
Oh, yeah, it's tough. I don't know how she gets her balance.
I know, when she's like on those things, it's just like, you got to imagine she's...
Yeah. Did they enhance Angelina Jolie's breasts for that? Do you know if they did like some fake boobage?
Did they advance her lips?
I don't know. You don't have to, man. She's got fucking just huge.
It's a little scary. No, I
As
don't
we
know.
used to call them DSLs.
DSLs. What do you call them DSLs?
Dick-sucking lips.
I was thinking something else. All right. Yes. Cheers.
That is the level of the show this evening, folks.
Yeah, we're starting off the new year. But I think, so what are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it a thumbs up.
Should I play
it? You should rent it.
Should rent it. It's a pure rental.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that. Are the achievements pretty good?
Yeah, they're actually tough. So there's you actually have to collect all the idols. You have to beat the level without dying.
Oh,
you have to.
But you get some of them for just finishing.
Yeah, there's like a couple minor ones, but
you can replay the level. Okay, good.
And there's like beating on time trials. I mean, there's fun stuff.
All right,
they actually put some complexity.
Any co-op or any sort of?
I don't know.
I kind of doubt it. I mean, Tomb Raider.
It could just be like you're playing as Lara Croft, and there's somebody else trying to get upskirt shots. It's just like you're the cameraman. It's just like
that would actually be a perfect Japanese game.
That'd be awesome.
Lara Croft upskirts 2.
You get points for the amount of panties.
Oh yeah, cleavage shots.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise
me. You
should
patent that shit.
I should.
Oh yeah,
dude. Patent perversion, really. Just like patent being Japanese.
I don't know, man. Got a monopoly on that shit over
true.
there. All right, so 2 minutes. That's our games. That's it.
That's all we played over the break. I
played a lot of fucking. What did you play a lot of? I played Mass Effect, Rock Band.
Okay.
What else?
I played a lot of driving a fucking U-Haul across the country.
Yeah, how was that?
That was pretty fun. That was actually pretty fun.
How many achievements you get?
I got the achievement of finding the speed limiter on the U-Haul.
Did you get the achievement of speeding ticket in every state?
I got pulled over once by the cop and he let us go.
Oh, that's an achievement.
So yeah,
all right. Did you bat your eyes? And
didn't have to suck a dick. Didn't have to cry. Didn't anything.
Nothing.
The guy just let us go. It was crazy.
Wow.
Just talked him out of it.
Wow, that's
smooth
pretty
talking.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. Oh, you know what I played a fucking lot of?
What's that?
Planet Puzzle League.
Oh, really?
So
because you're on the plane.
Well, not just that. I actually played Picross. Like everywhere else, I played Picross. But once I got there, we were 7 people in one house in Kyoto, right? Mm-hmm. And then we went to an onsen, like a resort area. But it was like a 5-hour bus trip.
Oh.
So my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law's boyfriend all had DSs.
Tell me you got a picture of all you guys dorking out.
I did. Well, at least 3 of them, not all 4 of us. But I had Planet Puzzle League, and I'm like, hey, you guys want to try a game out?
Yeah.
And they got fucking addicted.
You do have the wireless?
Yeah. So we shared just one cartridge. And we played 5 hours there. We played probably at least 8 hours at the onsen because there's nothing else to do besides go in the water, eat, and play DS. And then 5 hours on the way back.
You couldn't even look out the window of the fucking bus.
Dude, you've seen one rice patty. You've seen them all, right? Or actually more like one convenience store with a bunch of fucking vending machines. You've seen them all. But no, I'm saying on the 5 hours right back, and then we took a train to Tokyo. We played that. Dude, I got them addicted.
That's awesome.
So sister-in-law bought a DS because she was borrowing one.
In Japan?
In Japan.
Nice.
My father-in-law bought one because he saw us playing, and he's an old guy, and he's like, That looks kind of fun.
That's awesome.
So we
go DS, man. That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah,
did you win it? Did you win the DS in like one of the arm machines?
That'd be
awesome.
No, I want it, dude. Those things are scams, man. Because I was looking at them, like, you see all these pictures of people with DSs, and you're like, I don't.
You seen that other one where it's like you buy and you open an egg, I guess, and you just get a.
But you
chance?
put in $10.
Yeah, it's
$20.
fucking expensive. It's not like $1.
No,
it's like.
But I don't know what the booby prize is, right? Like if whatever if you don't win it, but like out of those 100 things, you get one. So. I don't know what the odds are.
They love the games a chance in Japan. They love it.
Yeah. Anytime you can get a chance, anytime you do any of that stuff, I mean, it ends up being like a lot of fun. So, but we'll be talking about Japan a little bit later.
Yeah.
So let's go to the new releases. All one of them.
Wait. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? This list is huge.
Let me go first, and you can talk about the games we want to talk about.
Okay.
So the first. The first game is Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law,
which is a great TV show.
I love that TV show. Do you like? What's your favorite episode? I
do like the Scooby Doo one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's what. But the Apache Chief one is fucking
hilarious. Where he burns his
I'm on chunk, and he's just like
burns his dick with coffee. Right?
He cannot grow.
And Stephen Colbert voices his boss. Which is very cool.
And he does a bunch of it. So the cartoon is great. So my understanding is Capcom. Mm-hmm. Is it Konami? No, whoever does Ace Attorney, I think it's Konami.
I don't know.
It's one of the Konami or Capcom. Fuck, people are gonna say it's fucking
Konami. You don't know anything.
You better shit. Let me go to the internet while I check it out. But no, so it's whoever makes Ace Attorney. They're making this game exactly like Ace Attorney.
Okay.
So it's a lawyer thriller.
I don't really like Ace Attorney.
I didn't like Ace Attorney because it was boring. Yeah, the reading the story. So just imagine it with Harvey Birdman, comedy.
Okay, so that's it. Yeah, because Ace Attorney, the biggest thing for me is that you click for fucking an hour between gameplay.
You probably still do that.
But I'm saying if it's funny,
then it could be good, right? So that's why I'm thinking, okay, I'm definitely going to... Anything is on Wii and PS2. It's on all the consoles, so I'll probably rent it for the Wii.
Sure.
There's nothing else to play.
Yeah, you fucking better. There's that, and there's the WoW-a-thon, which we'll talk about later.
Yes, exactly. So what games on our new release list are we not going to talk about?
Yeah, we looked over the release list, and we're just like, hey, what's coming out next week? Nothing. So Sonic Riders Zero Gravity.
It's from the Sonic team.
Yeah. Look,
did you play the original Sonic Riders?
Said, no.
The only Sonic game that's worth a shit is Sonic Rush.
Yeah.
Even that one is still a little dodgy. But Sonic Riders...
DDR Disney Channel Edition.
If they have Hannah Montana... No. Okay, maybe not.
You almost got real gay.
I know.
Yeah, you're like, a whole new world. I don't understand. Like, what are you going to be dancing to?
Dude, they have
a lot of... modern
No, it's the High School Musical shit, all that stuff.
I don't care. And then Jackass the Game.
On the DS.
On the DS.
I think it might be even less fun on the DS.
Which is hard to imagine because if you guys remember, I gave the review on the PS2.
It sounded bad, dude.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny.
Really bad.
And then the last up is NFL Tour.
I'm slightly curious about this.
What are you curious about?
So the curiosity...
You know that it's football?
It involves the sport of football.
Okay.
American football, rather, for you Brits.
Football.
But it's apparently the idea behind it is your 7-man team, and it's more arcadey. We like arcadey.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
So if this is going to be more like Blitz and less like Madden, I might play this. I'm gonna wait for somebody to tell me, Yuzo, you should play this because it's really
Let us
just
know
like
in the comments if any of you guys have tried this because I'm not going to try it until someone says
I'm not going
to
spend the $8 to rent this fucking game.
No. Fuck no.
Unless it's like I have my Game Pass, so unless like there's nothing else to rent.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you have out right now? Because I have Unreal Tournament 3.
I got Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider?
Okay,
good. You got to do Call of Duty, man.
I know.
I do it.
I keep hearing that.
But yeah, that's it. Four games that...
Nothing. So let's get on the more interesting part because you went to Japan. You spent
a week
and a half,
almost 2 weeks. Yeah,
almost
2 weeks.
Yeah. And Japan is the gamer's holy grail.
Like everything, if you're going to be a gamer, like the best culture you could possibly like insinuate yourself in that caters to all of your needs and desires, and it's okay, it's normal, is Japan. You know what I mean? And the best place to do it is fucking Akihabara. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah! That was like my favorite part. Akihabara, I went there by myself last time I was there. I was like, Adrienne went off and did her thing. I'm like, I want to go to Nerdvana.
Yes. She would be bored as off her ass.
Yeah. So tell me about it.
So like in Akihabara, so I want to talk about the arcades a little bit. So you know about the arcades where everything's a card game.
Yes.
They've gotten even more crazy bullshit things with the card games.
Oh, really?
So one is where you have 2 cards and it projects a screen on top of your hands. and you're looking at, like, you see a blob, and I have no clue what the hell's going on, right?
Yeah.
But I saw two kids playing together, one hand with one card, one hand with another, and they were like blocking the object and then swapping it and then swapping cards.
Oh, snap.
You know what I mean? Because like all the other games were like you do it and you look at a screen.
You're watching the screen.
But now you're playing it and like you have these cards which have a little RFID or something in it, right? And then they're like doing this. I'm seeing gold pieces fly up and I'm like, I have no clue what's going on.
Did it just kill you that you couldn't read Japanese?
Yeah, it killed me. It killed me. I'm looking, I'm like, it's like $6 for a starter pack. And I'm like, I'm probably not going to have any fun. And I was like, so I didn't play it. And there was another one where a shmup card-based game. Yeah.
So
based off
they're coming at you and you're trying to like move your...
No. When I say card, it's the card you plug in and it stores all of your records.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the online multiplayer, but like you're this little anime chick on a jetpack and you're shooting shit.
Yeah.
And each time you like kill a big enemy or something like that, it pops up this big animation with her saying something cute. It's very Akihabara. Very otaku.
So what was the weirdest thing you saw?
The weirdest thing was the new Gundam linked games. Do you remember the BattleTech back in the day?
Where you got in the cockpit.
Right? And you played BattleTech? This is like that on crack. So there's these pods.
Yeah.
They're fucking huge, right? And the screen is like a dome, like you're in an egg.
Yeah.
So like just imagine you're this big ass white egg and there's about 8 of them and they take up a huge amount of room, right?
Yeah.
And you're seeing in a cockpit and basically your entire field of view is you can see.
That's so hot.
And you are playing basically like Counter-Strike but as Gundams.
Yeah.
On a team. 4-on-4.
Japan has changed. I was in Japan a year and a half ago. No, sorry, 2
years ago.
2 years ago. Everything you described was not there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they've rewritten Akihabara in the 2 years since I was there.
Well, they still had
awesome about it.
They still had the Chinese fighting game.
Yeah,
they still had the World Championship soccer one.
Is the Idol stuff still big? Or is that
they had
gone?
the new one. They're saying coming soon. Idol Master. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right. I think
Upshot.
It's Upshot. But dude, do you ever see the upskirt? Speaking of upskirt, do you ever see the print clubs?
Print clubs. Yeah.
They've gone crazier.
Oh shit! So Print Club was Print Club.
So Print Club is basically mostly girls did it.
Almost all girls.
They go there and you'd sit in a booth and it would take a picture, but then you could put backgrounds. You can do all sorts of really cool stuff.
Draw on it,
change stuff, and you get stickers.
Yeah.
I was in this one Akihabara arcade, and I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, here's a Purikura area, and then I see this closet encased in like a glass plastic closet with costumes.
So you can go there and rent a costume and then wear it in the photo booth?
And I was seeing girls. There's a changing room.
Oh.
You go and rent, and there's like, fucking maid costumes, Sailor Moon costumes. You go and rent those. You go in.
Yeah.
And you take pictures, and you have to be part of a club.
Could I go and rent Hard Gay and then do a Print Club with me as Hard Gay?
So here's what sucked.
Hard Gay!
I would have loved to, but then I was looking and I started taking pictures of the costume, just the costumes, right?
Did they break your fingers?
No, I was just here like this, and then the lady that was manning the booth, and she just stood in front of me, and I'm like,
wow,
okay.
You just got told.
Well, then I looked
in polite style,
and I looked at the sign. It says "Women Only."
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually probably a very good idea.
Probably a very good idea. Yeah, exactly. So unfortunately, at that particular Akihabara one, which is Taito Game Station, which is the biggest one there.
Yeah.
If you ever go there, I think going this year, right? Taito Game Station, check it out. But maybe you can get Adrian to dress up potentially. Something.
Club. I like it.
I will pay for it.
Yes,
take some
I'm
pictures.
like, you take anything you want. I was like, here's my wish list. It's like, okay, you're Laura Croft. Sailor Moon.
Tifa. So that's Akihabara Arcades. Crazy ass shit.
So I hear that you may have checked out the Maid Cafe, which we have talked about forever.
Did we talk about it?
Well, you and I have. Probably not on the show.
Probably not. We haven't talked about it on the show. So, like, what do you know about Maid Cafes?
Maid Cafes, from what I've seen, is that you go there and girls are dressed as maids, and you can do certain things. Like some of them just they serve you, or some of them
most of them just serve you. Yeah.
Where you can say, I want to play like Hungry Hippos with you, and like you can fucking pay girls to hang out with you.
Yeah, or play video games,
but not have sex. So it's
No, I think the most I've ever seen was like they had a massage center, but it was all just hand stuff, like hand massage.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they suck. They're not trained as
well, I saw that on I saw the TV show I was watching. Yeah. They interviewed the girl, like, are you trained in massage? She's like, hey, no.
And you're like, that kind of hurts.
Ow! Fucking just take your top off, for fuck's sake. Why do you think I'm here?
This shit. Okay, so like I went with my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, like just friends of mine, right?
You're with girls too?
No. Well, I was brother-in-law, so it was supposed to be just a guy's thing.
Yeah.
Me, my brother-in-law, and my sister-in-law's boyfriend.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right? It was his first time in Japan. It was all cool, but then my brother-in-law brought his girlfriend. Which, like, whatever, it's going to be cool. And she was curious, too.
Okay.
And she spoke the best Japanese out of all of us. And then we went to this one maid cafe called Little PSX.
Okay.
Because we saw advertisements for it. And then it's like, you can play PlayStations. You can play, like, I think, like, $6 for an hour. It's pretty cheap, but play PS3 with them. But you have to buy, like, drinks and shit.
Yeah.
We went there, and then we went to this really shady area in Akihabara, and we're like, what the fuck? Unnamed building, and there's a little size little PSX, like, We started walking up this dark stairwell, and then we see this metal reinforced door with a little sign.
We're like, you gonna get raped?
It's just like, I don't know what the we were all like, fuck. And I'm like, just open it, I'm like, and it was locked. And I'm like,
oh wow.
I guess they were closed.
It's not a very nice maid cafe.
No. And then we said, okay, we're so glad we didn't actually go in that one. But then we went around, and then we found this one thing, which was 3 floors.
Yeah.
Every single one was a different maid cafe.
Oh, nice. So did you finally get to one?
We got to one. 2 floors were actually, there were lines.
Oh, wow.
But they were all just like maids.
Yeah.
And like, it looked just, I mean, they're fucking short skirts and shit too, right? But then we went to the middle one, which was no lines, but they weren't dressed as maids. They were just like, they were dressed in like kimonos and shit.
Girl cafe.
Yeah. It was just like royal cafe or something stupid like that. But we went there, and fuck, man. It is the worst service and food I have ever had.
I'm sure, because they're just hot girls. They're just like, can I get a drink? They're like, oh, you're not really here to drink, are you? That's not why.
But dude, it's like, I was telling you, like they pour tea, right? And the tea's fucking $8 or something crazy like that, right? They pour tea. She's pouring it for my brother-in-law, and then spilling. And she's like, oh, sorry. Like that. And like in Japan,
maybe the thing though? You think that's like she's supposed to be cute?
No, because she was flustered.
Oh.
Okay. She was getting embarrassed, right? Wow. But the thing is, like, normally when you do that, you like fucking clean up and you like apologize like crazy. Yeah. In Japan, like that's what you do.
What kind of fucking monkey reflexes is it required to pour tea straight? Like how do you fuck that up?
The best thing is, and she's like, she's going, oh fuck, okay. And then she even said like, oh shit, the equivalent. And you never say that. Like I didn't understand because my brother-in-law.
She was like some gutter thug. She was like some little. Just
she was like a hick. I don't know what
like
she
white
was.
trash in Japan.
But the worst thing, right?
Yeah.
She went and got back and got a new tea.
Yeah.
Right, which I'm sure she just fucking took the same tea leaves and poured water in there, lukewarm water.
Yeah.
And then she's pouring one, she actually makes it. She pours it in mine, and her finger goes in.
Oh, wow.
And then she kind of looks at it, and I'm sitting here going,
maybe you pay extra for that.
But I was like,
shit. Oh, did I get my nipples in your tea?
But she was like, you can tell she was thinking, she's like, do I do anything? Or do I just do I slide? And then I'm kind of looking at her, and she's like, oh, let me get a new tea.
Oh, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, so it was just terrible. And like, but you know, at the very least, we got to get the love latte.
Oh, nice.
Special order menu.
Yeah.
500, I think 600 yen, so $6 about. $6. And we got it. We had my brother-in-law and girlfriend get it.
Yeah.
So the way it works is like the maid pours, and then you stir at the same time. And that's like you pay fucking like $6 or $7 for that.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. You know, like it's nerds with too much money paying to hang out with girls.
Yeah.
So
and it was terrible. Yeah. It was the worst food I've ever had.
Well, but you've got a fiance, or you've got a wife. It's just like, you know, you're not. That's not what
they
you're
weren't even
there
that
for.
hot. She was like, she had a kind of like messed up teeth.
So she was Japanese.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
They all
with their dental system.
Sideways teeth and shit.
Yeah, they don't have very good dental. But yeah, so
robots to replace their teeth.
I know.
They're fucking robots.
I need to find like the best, like the high class fucking. Yeah. You know the.
You couldn't afford it.
I could pay $10 for a tea. If it's $10, I'll pay $10 for a tea. But that's what I'll maybe do next time. Maybe if we're in, we'll see.
Yeah. All right. So last we were kind of running long on the.
All right. Let me
Japan
go through the last thing. So Japan tour, Nako Broadway.
Yes.
So Nako. Have you heard of Nako Broadway?
I have not.
It is otaku or / geek paradise.
Nice.
There is a store for every single type of otaku, for manga, anime, toys, video games, costumes.
Is Nagano?
It's in Nakano.
Okay.
Which is a little bit it's a little far away from Tokyo, but not too far. And I went and bought a bunch of shit. So
yay! You got toys.
So just some of the basic shit.
Yeah.
What I got was a DualShock 3. You can't get this shit.
Is this
in
with
the US.
vibration?
This is with vibration.
Oh, aren't you jealous?
Oh, kiss it. No, don't.
Hey, that's cool. Oh,
fucking bitch. That's like 50. The thing is, I think it's like import. It's like $50, $60. So I didn't save that much, but I have it now.
Very cool.
So I can play Uncharted with that. I also got a DS USB charger. Boring. Whatever.
Okay. But it's got a little snail on it, so it's kind of cute.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
But you can charge it with this. Now get this shit, man.
Yeah, hook me up.
So I got an entire set of Super Mario Brothers keychains. I'll do that one later. That all make the sounds.
Oh shit!
So this is a little quiz. Can you recognize the sound?
That's when you get big.
Big! Very good.
Oh,
1 point.
they got the thing on it. That's awesome. All right. Jump.
Very good. Jump. 2 for 2. That's awesome. Okay.
Die.
Ouch. Close enough. All right.
All right.
Oh, I didn't know that
one. Is that swim?
Yes.
Yeah, swim. All right.
Holy shit, dude! You're 4 for 4. You'll get this one.
All right. Go down the tube.
In.
That's awesome. In. 1 up.
Oh my god, dude!
Coin.
Very good. Coin. Holy crap! The last one.
All right. Theme song.
Very good. Start. Oh, that is very, very impressive. Very, very.
Isn't
that awesome?
That is so cool.
So you get these in the gachapon machines. You know about the gachapon machines?
The coin?
We put 300 yen in and you get a thing, but you don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
And there's 8 of these and you have to collect them all.
How many did you have to buy to get all these?
I didn't. So at Nako Broadway, they have like 4 or 5 stores which buy all the gachapon things and sell them individually. But you pay more.
For like $5 each.
So 8, no, it's just like these 8. They're normally, if I would try to get the machine, it's 300 yen, $3. So $24. Yeah. I paid $40 for this.
Ooh.
But it's worth it.
It's so awesome.
Like I don't know if I'll keep all these. Maybe I'll give away some because they're fucking awesome.
They're very cool.
Isn't this awesome?
That is very cool.
I love these. So
God, I love that they worship game culture in Japan. Yes. That's just something that you don't get in the U.S. culture.
Oh, I know. And you can never find any of these things.
Yeah.
I got something for you.
Oh.
Can you know what this
is? Street Fighter.
Very good. It does you lose and you win. No. Nope. Nope.
Hey, I won!
So I think we might be able to use that during the show occasionally.
Yeah. It's just like, we can do that for good voicemails. Like, you win!
That'll be awesome.
I don't know. The problem is I'd never heard that you lose before.
Oh, whatever. The other thing I got, same thing, gachapon, a whole set of the Nintendo DS styluses.
Oh.
So on the top, they have like Boo.
They look all...
you have to put them together. But you just snap them together.
Oh, they got a little
cool?
ghost on them.
Yeah.
So are they all different themes?
All the different,
like Mario?
Well, no, they're all Mario characters.
Yeah.
So what I was going to do with this, so I'm getting, since they all have DSs, all my relatives, I'm going to probably give them to them each for that. So
yeah, I guess you guys probably can't see this, but this would be the tip of the DS thing. It's got the little Boo ghost on it.
And it's got little turtle, Koopa.
Very cool, man. Like, look at all the booty. I love that. I love
and the
that.
last thing I want to get you...
The toys are so good.
...is some candy.
Oh, candy.
You're going to fucking love these.
What? Is that a lemon party?
No.
It's a little turd.
It's called Unchi-kun.
Is that like a little turd?
Little crap or little poo.
Wait, so Unchi-kun means little poo?
Unchi means shit, basically, right? And kun is like you say Yuzo-kun if I was a little kid and you say, oh, Yuzo-kun. Right? It's like on a little like...
So if your shit looks like this, you need to see a doctor.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys can see it, but it's awesome. And I want you to eat one of these on air. I haven't even tried one yet.
All right.
You can eat the yellow one, not the brown one?
I really don't want to eat the brown one. All right.
That's the pea flavored poo.
This is urine in my mouth for you guys.
How does it taste?
A little weird.
Really?
That's all right. It tastes like candy.
Candy,
That's
okay.
Nice.
I also got a chocolate one I'm probably going to give out to somebody.
Oh, that's a big poo.
Yeah, big it's Choco Unchi-kun poo. Isn't that awesome?
That's good.
Fucking, they make cute things out of anything, even
it's
shit.
Like lemon urine. I'm having a lemon party in my mouth. Okay,
so that was it.
That was awesome, man. Good.
Isn't that a good haul?
That's a good haul.
Yeah, there's a bunch of... I have it at work, but I have a little tiny Rob. Like Ness Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I should show it to you.
Cool.
It's fucking awesome shit. All right.
Awesome.
Okay, woo.
Oh, okay. So, on to site news.
All right, what do we got?
We have more donations. So we put a link. We've mentioned this before. We put a link on the front page. People asked if they could give us some money to help cover the cost of hosting and all this other stuff. So we had 3 more people this week give us donations. We wanted to thank them. So who were they? So
we have Iceman, you rock.
Yep.
Getso, GTSO, and Bates. Thank you very much. We appreciate all of your help.
Yeah.
And it's going to go. We already have a bunch of stuff planned, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we bought a new memory card for the camera. Thank you.
Yep. So we've already started using it. We've we're going to pay for the tripod that we bought. We're going to pay for our hosting, our phone, our PO box, and then with the money left over,
pretty soon, what?
We're going to start buying games. We'll review them. And give them away to you guys.
Yes, so we want to give back to the community.
Yeah, we're not going to pocket any of this shit. This is all feeding right back to you guys.
That's right. So thank you very much. And if you guys want to donate, again, you don't have to, but just go to the front page, and it's on the right-hand corner. You can donate recurring, which we appreciate, because that way we know about what's going on, or just a one-time donation.
Yeah. This next thing up, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking pumped. You and I have been talking about this for almost a month now.
Yeah, off and on.
Off and on for a long time. World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, NooBTooB Wowathon.
NooBTooB Wowathon. So the trick here is that people have always been afraid that we're going to get addicted to an MMO. So how do we solve that?
So we tricked it. We actually found a way. So we have a 10-day trial to Burning Crusade that will allow us to play for 10 days and then stop.
And that's it.
Cut us off. And we're going to like cut our credit cards up or hide them. We're not going to renew.
Our women will keep us from playing.
No matter how fun it is, we are going to stop. That's our
next week's episode, since there is not dick all coming out, we'll be talking about the NooBToobers playing World of Warcraft. But
that's right.
The big thing is not us playing it,
but everybody playing it. So we want all of you guys. So we have a couple of details. We'll post it up in the forums. Yeah. So the first thing is that we want to do is what server we're going to be playing on, which is Ravenholt US.
Yes.
It is a PvP RP server, so we'll be able to kill each other and kill other people.
Yes.
And roleplay while we're doing it. Roleplay as dicks.
Yes. So this is going to be awesome. So so Ravenholt, Ravenholdt. So what we're going to do is I'll put up actually a card with the info of what we're going to do, just because instead of trying to remember it. But we're starting soon. So
Wednesday, the 16th.
The 16th of January. All of you guys, we're in Pacific time zone, so we're going to be hopping on the evening.
Yeah, probably 9 or 10 p.m. Pacific for a couple of hours a night. And maybe on the weekends we'll do like an afternoon thing.
Yeah. And then the trick here is that we want to play the Burning Crusade. Yeah. So we're going to play as Blood Elf, which is the new race.
On the Horde side.
On the Horde side. And everyone's going to meet in the Blood Elf starting zone. If you can't get into Burning Crusade, but you still want to play with us, start as an undead.
In the Undead starting zone. Yeah. And then after we get past all the newbie stuff, like level 6 or 10, we'll all go meet probably at Algrimar on the old town side and then fuck around.
So day one, on the 16th, there'll be those of us with Burning Crusade playing in the Burning Crusade Blood Elves, and then the other people playing Undead. So you guys all group up and meet up with each other.
And how do they play?
How do you find each other?
How do you play the? How do you actually get the 10-day free trial?
So you go to
We'll have to put a link up, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll have to put a link up.
So there's a 10-day free trial for both World of Warcraft, which you can just download. You can just get right away and then download and play.
WorldofWarcraft.com.
For Burning Crusade, I think you have to already have owned World of Warcraft, or if you know somebody with a CD, I think you can install World of Warcraft and then install Burning Crusade on top of it. I think.
Any way you get the CD, you can get it, install it, and then you can put Burning Crusade on top of it.
Exactly. And that's what we'll be doing. And how will we communicate?
So Ventrilo, we've all been starting to use this through NooBTooB. There's a lot of people chatting about. It's like there's text and voice chat.
So you don't have to have a mic.
And we'll put up details on this too. But there's the Ventrilo NooBTooB server, which is up right now. People are probably talking on it right now.
Yeah, they chat every night, like a good core 5 or 6 people. Every night.
So hop on there, and we're all gonna go into a World of Warcraft room on Ventrilo and chat while we're playing. This is gonna be so fun, guys. It's seriously gonna be fucking awesome.
Because I want to do I don't want to get because you only get to 20 and you can't trade money or anything like that. So I just want to fuck around.
Yeah, there's no competition here. We're all just going to get on there, play some WoW, go on some quests together. You know, it's just going to be a good time.
And screw around. We have a naming scheme.
So
anything you want. You can name yourself anything you want.
Yeah.
But it must end with noob.
Yeah.
So I will probably be Yuzo noob.
I'll be Tobin noob.
If we can get it.
Hopefully
nobody steal it, because you guys are fuckers if you do.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to register for it.
Yeah, you just gave my ideas.
Oh, I know.
But anyway, so I mean, you pick a name, pick whatever name you want, and then put noob on the end, and we'll all be standing around and be this big fucking group of jackasses with noob after their names. It's going to be fun. It's going to be serious.
It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. So okay.
NooBTooB Wowathon, January 16th.
Ravenholt. Blood Elf starting zone. Ventrilo.
Yep.
Noob.
So, noob. Hop on, and it's going to be a blast.
We have a new contest and tournament board. So we were having a lot of different contests and tournaments and events and all that scattered everywhere. Site news, gaming news, all sorts of places. So we've decided to put them all in one place so you know where to go if you want to participate in the community.
That's right.
So we moved all that there, and we have a bunch of contests to announce and talk about. Yeah. First one is Metric Aston of Crap.
Yeah. Okay,
how does this work?
Metric Aston of Crap. I don't know if we're going to be able to have time to play this video this week. I guess we could. But,
actually we could, because we just...
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So lock. So the Metric Aston of Crap is you get a shitty game, you send us a video where you review it, and then you mail the game to us.
That's right.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to collect all these shitty games. Yeah, to our P.O. box that's on the front page. You're going to collect all these shitty games. We're going to have a contest and then mail somebody this fucking metric ass ton of shitty games.
Yes, and it's going to be awesome. We already have I think 1 or 2 people coming in sending some stuff.
Yes.
So we're going to show Locke's video.
Yeah.
Right now.
Our first video is Locke reviewing Into the Matrix.
Into the Matrix.
Here.
Yes.
Morpheus? Trinity? Neo? Where'd all the main characters go? This is a question you have after playing Shiny Entertainment's Enter the Matrix? Then you did not take the red pill. This is a game that uses two characters that have no fucking relevance to the movie or plotline whatsoever. You play as Ghost and Niobe, and they actually are important enough to have their own game apparently. Anyways, in Enter the Matrix, no story is present. They don't even fill any plot holes between the second and third movies, which this game was set out to do for die-hard Matrix fans. The gameplay is a third-person action game. The bullet time, which I actually bought it for to do some cool Matrix moves, is terrible. You don't even need it. All you have to do is walk up to bad guys, mash on the X button, and you kill them. Kind of like this. Speaking of the bad guys, the AI is terrible, and they're always clipping, walking into walls. The graphics look like they're made by a blind kid with arthritis. Dodging bullets looks like a bad waltz or cha-cha. And the FMV cutscenes, which some fans might have purchased this for, are just out of the second and third movies, so that's kind of bullshit too. The game's very buggy, the frame rate is terrible, there's always lockups throughout the movies, and the audio echoes all throughout the game. Anyways, this is an epitome of the film licensed games, and it's very rushed, and I wouldn't even get it if you were a die-hard fan of the film. Anyways, it's another addition to the metric ass ton of crap. This is Locke signing out. Yow!
That was awesome, Locke.
So that was awesome.
Good job.
All right, we have a banners and buttons contest. So if you guys can make some buttons or banners for us, you get to win a copy of, I think, Half-Life episode 1 or 2.
So go to the forums and you can find the details about that.
Absolutely.
And then Halo
campaign photo.
What's that?
You get like 3 other people. You play Halo campaign, one of the maps, and you take a bunch of pictures, screenshots of yourself, and you got to pick like awesome shots, epic shots, lame shots, funny shots, do all that stuff. So that would be awesome. The mods are putting that together, and they're doing a great job. Cool. Shoop contest.
So we have some shoops going on this time.
Yeah, so we'll be playing them.
I'll be putting the pictures up right now. So we had the shoop contest number 5, and people did a bunch of different photoshops of us. So the winner was a holiday cheer, right?
Holiday cheer, yeah. I'm not sure who the winner was, but we'll announce it in the show notes.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So we were all drinking and doing whatever.
Yeah, woo.
So good job on the photoshops, guys. We love that shit. That is hilarious, and I'm sure there'll be some funny screenshots from this week with us making...
Did we do anything like funky yet?
No, I'm just going to sit here the whole episode and just like, I'm not making funny faces.
That's already a funny face.
I know. God damn it!
They gotcha. Okay, so yeah, we're actually running short. So we'll just announce the listener homework.
Yeah.
So listener homework is advertising in games. Go to the forums and actually say what you want. Professor Sunflower has a bunch of things like how intrusive, how whatever. Go there and talk about it. It's really interesting.
Yeah, there's a whole discussion going on in the forums about what do you think about advertising in games. We'll probably there's actually a voicemail about this coming up, so we can talk about that there.
Very good.
All
right, each week we feature audio and video voicemails on the show. If you'd have a burning question, request, or a funny story, please give us a ring.
Absolutely. You can contact toll-free at 888-233-8480 or send your audio or video files to feedback@NooBTooB.com. We love the videos.
Yes, and video questions are preferred, but all questions should be under a minute if you guys want to be featured on the show.
And don't forget the yow.
All right, who's up first?
First up is Iceman. Iceman's got some questions.
Oh, he donated, didn't he?
Hey guys, it's Iceman from the forums. 2 quick questions for you. What's your opinion on game-specific controllers, especially the Resident Evil 4 chainsaw? You think it's worth paying the extra money if they only work for one game? Let me know what you think. Secondly, what's your view on people with gaming tattoos? I have the 1-up mushroom from Super Mario Bros. 3 on my left wrist. You probably think I'm an idiot, but there you go. Keep up the good work with the show. Peace out. Yeah.
I don't think you're an idiot. I think that's fucking awesome. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I love gaming tattoos.
I think gaming tattoos are good, but I think done in a particular way. I mean, I've seen some. There's a couple of like web pages of really bad gaming tattoos.
Of course.
That one's not bad. Like this one's small. It's not too bad.
I love that. We got a buddy Mikey. You know my buddy Mikey that's got a big.
Doesn't he have like 8 gaming tattoos?
He's got Seamus. He's got Crazy Taxi. He's got
really
just
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, he loves Crazy Taxi.
Man, gotta love it.
But I think gaming tattoos are cool.
Yeah. I think as long as you don't regret
it
later.
Yes.
Because if you put, just imagine if you put, I don't know, like fucking, like Heavenly Sword chick on it.
Yeah.
It'd be like you thinking it was like an awesome game, and then you came, they never made another one. You'd be like, oh.
Yeah, if you thought Heavenly Sword was an awesome game, you're also
Kanan
wrong.
Lynch.
Yeah, Kanan Lynch. It just says like it's just like Kanan just says fuckity fuck. Shitty fuck.
Shitty fuck shit. Yeah, that would be bad. So don't get one.
That'd be awesome. Kanan Lynch 2, fuckity shit fuck.
Who knows, man? They actually might make one.
Oh God, fuck that game.
The
game-specific controllers.
I think it depends on the game.
Yeah.
I think for something like
guns are cool, right? Because you can reuse them.
Yeah, but he was saying like even if it was only for one game,
yeah.
like Rock Band, hell yeah.
That's true.
Like it's worth it.
That's true.
Maybe that one Xbox game with the fucking Steel Battalion.
Yeah.
That might be worth it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's got to have lasting power. You basically have to feel that the amount of dollars you put into it are worth it. Because if you just like buy the chainsaw and it's like a 4-hour game, you're like, bruh, shit, where do I put this thing?
Maybe if they do RE5, I guess you can replay it.
Reuse it.
Yeah, so that one I'm not so sure. Even though it looks really cool,
it does look.
It's like
cool.
It's something to put up.
It's actually like metallic too.
Yeah. So I think it depends on the game most of the time.
I think so too. Next up is Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey.
Hey, this is Jeffrey from Seattle. I want to talk a little bit about big video game sites. It seems like the main attack against them is that they both have reviews and video game ads, and surely they couldn't have both those things and stay out of trouble. But my argument is simply that their reviews aren't any better than anyone else's reviews. It seems like time after time after time, it's either lower or at par. So I don't get it. It seems like we're just attacking them on the possibility of foul play, but we're not actually citing any actual foul play. So what am I missing? Do you guys have any things that you have seen? If so, you should point them out. It seems like all we're pointing out is the possibility. Anyway, love the show. Yeah.
I don't know if it's just a possibility. I think there's an actual reality of things where marketers or people just in the gaming industry that know they just got to befriend a journalist. They got to, basically give them something and to be nice to them. And you get a good review sometimes.
So you're saying we're not pointing to concrete things. We've talked about this on NooBTooB before, and I'll tell you right now, find me a game that cost more than $10 million to make that got less than a 6. Find it. Find me that.
There aren't many.
There aren't many, because what happens is if you're going to get this, like they'll be willing to say this game isn't great.
Yeah.
But they're not willing to say this game is shit.
Yeah.
Because if they want to keep getting the advertising money, there's this gaming rating system of AAA titles are going to get a 6 to a 10.
There's people are going to actually go look out and find a counterexample.
You find it. You find it. Bring it to me.
I think there's going to be some cases where whatever, it's like some big publisher that they don't care about.
Find me one from a major publisher, because the point with that is that they're afraid that the next game that publisher makes, they're like, oh shit, they're going to give all their advertising money to IGN instead because we shat on their game.
Well, you have these things where, like, did you hear about just recently Dan Su or something like from EGM? He was like writing in his blog where, Ubisoft, Sony Sports, and some other company, or Midway, won't give us games anymore because we gave them bad reviews.
Ooh, wow.
So I'm like, okay. Like the thing is, like, all the comments were like, oh, they have so much integrity. Oh, blah this, oh, blah that. And I'm like, okay, so they don't get a free game now?
Yeah. You can still review it. Just go spend some money.
And still take some ad. Like, you can just go buy it, right? It's
exactly.
So that's what I mean. It's like the amount of integrity that you purport to have if you still have ads.
There's a lot of entitlement to it. They really think that they have a right to get free shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't.
Do we?
We don't get free dick. We don't get anything. 2
free games so far.
And we shat. And that's why we're not getting any free games. We're like, thanks for the free game. This is ass.
Yeah. Although we did shit on Sam & Max, and we're still getting copies.
I know. They didn't listen to our review.
Yeah, I guess not. I think that's the thing. It's just like the game industry is very immature still. Journalistic integrity isn't there because a lot of these people didn't go to journalism school to learn ethics.
No.
A lot of them didn't.
A lot of them didn't go to journalism school, full stop.
Some people didn't go to school.
Yeah, a lot of them were like, well, I was a English major with a GPA of 1.0, and now I'm writing video game reviews.
Woo! Because you know what the capabilities you have to have? You have to be able to string a couple of words together and have a lot of time on your hands to play video games.
Yeah, you have to like video games.
A lot. I think that's the problem. And once you get like more established, you get Newsweek, you get MTV, you get Wired, you're starting to see some respectable journalists out there that are actually covering games and covering them well.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it'll happen. Just wait.
Happen. Yep.
Don't trust them.
Only trust us.
Yes.
We don't give 6.0. We give this or that.
Yeah. What are we going to do if we start actually getting ads?
Same exact fucking thing.
Just like, sorry.
Like you get an ad from a game, we're just like, oh.
Yes, NooBTooB brought to you by, what fucking is it? Need for Speed 4. And we're like, oh, man, that game fucking sucks.
I think the trick is going to be we should only give ads for things that we think are quality.
That's that's what Penny Arcade does.
Yeah, just keep the bar. Just like, we're not going to advertise fucking...
Just like Uncharted? Sure, yeah, we'll take your ads.
Yeah.
But like...
Heavenly Sword?
Sorry.
No, sorry.
Like, we can't... Yeah, that's good. That's good. Penny Arcade does that, and they maintain their integrity, so that's probably what we'll do.
Yep.
That's good.
So, we apologize. We've got a whole bunch of voicemails here. I think what we'll do is, since next week there's basically no games, we'll just have a lot more call-ins. We've got...
we'll push them out.
Zio, Loomer, Sunshine Gold, Lucy, and LeChance. We've got a bunch of guys here. I'm sorry. We'll read your things next week.
Yeah, and please call in, though. We'll have more. We'll have a lot of spots.
Keep calling in.
A lot of spots. So, all right, that's our show for the week. Please check out our website at NooBTooB.com and participate in our forums by clicking on the forum tab at the top of the page.
Over there somewhere.
Yes.
And if you're watching this video on YouTube, there's a subscription button right here. It's orange.
Big and orange.
Yes. Like my junk, which you should be touching to rate this video with 5 stars.
Please 5 stars.
Yes. That's all for this episode. I'm Tobin Kazaya.
And I'm Yuzo Watanabe. Audio engineering for NooBTooB is done by Range Moe. Strong. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
We're out!
See ya. Ready, sir. Okay. A lot of funny poses for the shoot contest.
Yeah, god damn it.
We got a good one of us dancing.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty funny. Okay.